Hi guys, welcome back to Casually Crafted. My name is Ashley and this is, I honestly don't know what number Crafty Chat this is. So real quick, this is going to be hopefully short. I just wanted to show you some things I got over the weekend at some garage sales, and then show you the doll clothes that I made that I'm going to send to Rose for wings. So I'm hoping to mail that out tomorrow. So hold on a second. Okay, I heard children running around upstairs, so they're supposed to be in bed. Anyway, so yeah, so first I'm going to show you acquisitions from garage sales, which I'm surprised people are still even doing because it's definitely fall and cold and windy. So, but I guess this last weekend wasn't too bad until like noon when it rained. So the first one we went to had this box here. I'll show it to you. And as you can see, it says 25 cents each or $3 for the whole box. So it's not like a huge box, but I was kind of intrigued by this fuzzy stuff here. And here's the label. It's called Touch Me, and the brand is that. Munch or something like that. I don't even know. But this says, and you have to like peel up the label, that it is 72% viscose and 28% new wool, and it's 61 yards. Dry clean only, do not block. And it doesn't say what weight it is, but I'd say maybe a 4-ish. And it just has a color number and lot number. Yeah, so there's actually like, I think 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And some had bands and some didn't, so they might be partially used. But yeah, it's kind of a velvety, a soft, thinner velvety yarn, so that was interesting. So I figured even for that, like $3 wasn't too bad. The other thing that I could see right off the top was this Red Heart Boutique ribbons in the black and sparkly. It's a bulky 6, and it's 42 yards. I don't know what else. The color is Fireworks, and 76% acrylic, 19% polyester, and 5% metallic. I'm probably not going to make that ribbon scarf, so I don't know if this will ever get used. It looks like it's falling apart in some places, but who knows, we'll see. And then the other thing I could see on the top was this, which is Noro, which obviously is probably cost more than $3. This one is super thin. Holy schmolies, that's like thread. That's not even yarn to me. But it's 50% cotton, 17 wool, 17 nylon, and 16 silk. 420 meters. Yeah. And there's the name. I don't know what that means. So, I don't usually use stuff this thin unless I'm like crochet thread making necklaces, so I don't know what that'll be, but you know. Then underneath all of that there was 2 of these, which is the same as far as I can tell as the cream ones, but see, it's called Touch Me Dew or something, so I don't know if that's like a newer version. And this one says it's 72% rayon microfiber and 28% wool. Also dry clean only. If washed, felting will occur, so it explains that there. And yeah, still 61 yards, so that's the same. This looks stripy on the camera, and in real life it doesn't look as stripy, just like the color changes of the velvet. But I guess it might be a little stripy. I don't know. Interesting. Okay, so then there's some weird stuff. I don't even know what this is. So there's like 3 of this size ball and then like a teeny tiny ball. It might be some sort of cotton scrubby, I don't know. There's no labels on any of them and they're all the same color, so not sure what that'll be. And then the tiny ball, and then a random ball of scratchy wool of some sort. This one is Cascade Yarns and it's teeny tiny. I didn't look at this one. 50 grams, 98.3% cotton, 1.7% elastic. Ooh, it is stretchy. That's fun. 186 yards. Huh. 186 yards spandex, 100 yards relaxed. Interesting. I don't know if you can... It's not going to focus now. Don't look at me. There you go. So maybe as you use it and stretch it, it's more yards. Never heard of that before, but it's kind of a cool color. Not sure what that'll end up being, if anything. And it says to use a 1.75 millimeter hook. I think is what that says. Made in Brazil. Yeah, never seen that before. Okay, the rest is just cotton crochet thread. So there's a Red Heart Fashion 3 weight. This one's probably a 10. This metallic one, which I've had before. And then another number 3 Warm Rose, which I have this already, but that's okay. Yeah, so that was the first garage sale, all in that one box for $3. Then another one we went to had some things like in bags, some things that were just like randomly thrown around. So first I grabbed a bag of more crochet thread. And these were tied pretty tight, so you almost couldn't see what was in there. They were 50 cents a bag. So I kind of like peeked through the top and I saw this Christmas one. So I thought that was fun. Hold on again. Okay, so I saw the Christmas color one and I knew I didn't have that, so I figured I would get it. And I didn't realize that it was brand new, never been opened. So it's Aunt Lydia's Classic 10 size. It's called Shaded Christmas, VAR for like variegated. It's 300 yards. I'm pretty sure it's just 100% cotton. Yeah, 100% mercerized cotton is what these mostly usually are. So what else is in here? A Fashion 3 from Aunt Lydia's. I like this size for making the chapstick holder keychain things. I don't have this color. This is Blue Hawaii, and once again a brand new one. This one is the same thing, but in the color Warm Teal, which I just recently bought one of these, but that's okay. I like teal. A number 10 in this one, which is Shaded Pinks, which I think I've had before. Seriously, my box of these is overflowing. I need a bigger box now. Another number 3, this is Warm Blue. So that's another color I didn't have. And another one, Lime. And then the last one in here, ooh, that's really thin. I don't even know if that's a 10. This is by Gem. I don't know if I've ever heard of that. 250 yards. I'm guessing if that's 30, that's really thin, because 10, like the bigger the number, the skinnier it is, I guess. So 3, 10, 30. Yeah. So it looks kind of variegated with the yellow. Not sure if that'll ever get used because of how thin it is, but yeah, so that was marked at 50 cents. Then, oh, this isn't yarn, but this was also marked at 50 cents. And styrofoam is kind of expensive in the store. So, then this one was marked at 25 cents. Now, this is the color I'm going to use to make my daughter a sweater out of for Christmas. So I figured it wouldn't hurt to have an extra one for 25 cents. And it doesn't look like there's anything really wrong with it. I'm not sure if this will be too sticky on any of this yarn, but it'll just be back up anyway. So that's showing off really bright. It's not quite that bright in real life. So that's 25 cents. And then this bag right here was marked at 25 cents. I don't know, it was just random how they had things set up. But anyway, so I looked in the bag, there's 3 things of yarn in it. But the main one is a whole thing of Lion Brand cupcake in the color Clown Car. It's a lightweight 3, 590 yards, 100% acrylic. Looking at this later, I did see there's some like maybe glue or something dirty on there, and maybe that's why they were just kind of getting rid of it. But I don't think that'll cause too many problems. It looks like it could be washed off pretty easily. So even if not, that's only a small section of this whole cake. So that was basically the reason I got this bag, because the other stuff was just a random thing of white and then a random thing of blue and white variegated. So yeah, I think that is everything. Oh, and then at that same one we got a puzzle, like a wood puzzle, it was marked at $1, and she said I could have everything for $2. So 25 cents, 25 cents, 50, 50, and then $1. So it was supposed to be $2.50, I think, and I got it all for $2. So I guess I was thinking it was a little more than that, but that's okay. She was still nice, and even all that crochet thread, like those are like $3 or $4 each, brand new. So I got a heck of a deal on all that. It's a good thing we're moving so that I can totally reorganize my craft stuff. So yeah, that's all for acquisitions. I will have to take a break and put some clothes on some dolls, and I have to do that once the kids are sleeping because they get protective of their dolls. So I will be back here in a few minutes. All right, I am back. So I made 3 different doll outfits, and I only have 2 of the dolls here, so in a minute I'll have to do a wardrobe change. So all of these patterns are from adoringdollclothes.com, which is from Pamela's Adoring Crochet. So I will explain all of those, what each pattern is and what each yarn is and all that. So here is the first outfit. So this little Shrug Cardigan thing is what I started with. So this one was a free pattern on her website called, she called it a sweater. Now this was using scrap yarn of the Lion Brand Ice Cream Cotton Blend in the blueberry color. So this is actually supposed to be like at least 4 more rows. But that's as far as I got. Ran out of yarn at that point. So I thought it still looked cute as like a crop type shrug. And then, so both of these have the same shirt, the same like shirt design. The white one is just a scrap ball of Red Heart Super Saver, I think, and then the black one is Karen Simply Soft. Those were part of a pattern called the Kinley, I just looked at it, the Kinley Casual Pant Set or something, and I'll have all the links below. So the shirt I used, I made 2 of the shirts from that pattern. Let's see. The pants is also Karen Simply Soft. And now Caron Simply Soft, it's a little bit thinner of a 4-weight, so things were running a little tight. So I used, in the pattern for the casual pant set, it does have pants, but they're striped. They're like single crochet stripes. But I had also purchased her like Dr. Scrubs pattern set, which has just basic pants. So that's the pattern I followed for the pants. Now you can see that these are short. They should have been longer, but I didn't realize till after I tied in the ends that they were too short, but that's okay. They're kind of capri-ish. And I also, you're supposed to do a row of double crochet at the very beginning, and I did single crochet, so that probably didn't help. So the pants are a little tight getting on, but they still get on. So, and then the shoes on this one are also a free pattern, I think. They're her Mary Jane style shoes on her website. So that's all of her, and this keeps curling and it's bothering me. I was trying to get a picture and it would not stay down. Yeah, so that's all of this one. Now back to this one. Like I said, the shirt's from that same set, and so is the cardigan on this one. The cardigan's made out of Red Heart Amour, and that was also a scrap ball. And it is a little bit thinner too, so it probably should have been a little longer if I have been using a regular yarn, like a Red Heart type yarn. And then the skirt is partly the pants pattern from the scrubs up until the part where you start making the legs, and I just kind of kept going straight down. Oh, she just lost a shoe. I just kept going straight down, and I increased a little bit at the bottom, and then I made a little shell border. This was a scrap ball of some cotton in a denim color, and I was gonna do jeans, but I didn't think it'd be enough to make 2 whole legs, so I just made a little skirt. So I thought that turned out okay. And then the shoes are also with the Red Heart Amour to match the cardigan. I think they're a little big because I did go up a hook size since the yarn was thinner. And her shoe patterns that are in each pattern they're all pretty similar, at least in the way they're started. But technically this one was from, I don't know if I have the name of it, the garden party dress. I was gonna make this one too, but I ran out of time. This garden party dress, she just has on the back, it's called slippers, so it's just a basic shoe. I was worried I was gonna run out of yarn, so I didn't want to do anything too crazy with the shoe. I think that is everything. Oh, on the cardigan, you're supposed to slip stitch, like you make the back panel and you make 2 front panels, and then you're supposed to slip stitch the sides together, and it was just looking really messy to me, so I just whip stitched them together like with the yarn needle and then turned it inside out. So it's still not perfect, but yeah. And then I think I only did 2 rounds of single crochet here because I was afraid it was getting tight around her neck. So you're supposed to do 3 rounds, but I did 2. So I think that is everything for those 2. So I will go change one of these into the final outfit and talk about that one. So I will be back. Alright, now this last one is a dress, and it's called the Kalia's party dress. I swear I just look at it and then I forget. I did print this one out too. I don't know where it ended up, but here she is. It's kind of so and then her shoes. So this is made out of Red Heart Super Saver stripes, and I don't remember the color. I originally tried to make this dress out of the Red Heart Amour that I used to make that cardigan, and I didn't realize how many double crochets you would have to do. So I got it to like this point and then ran out of yarn. So went with a full skein of yarn. I was trying to use scraps for these projects, but obviously that didn't happen. For this one I actually ended up making scraps because I used almost a full skein of yarn. So now I have a ball of leftover. Anyway, I just followed the pattern, I think pretty much exactly. I didn't tie a bow because I'm really bad at tying bows that like actually look good, so I just tied it in a little knot. She has you trim a single crochet in white and then white for this, and then she has a little button here, like a little flower. Since I was using a striped color, I worked from the outside of the skein, so I ended here just pulling from the inside and then started from the outside for the darker color and for this, and then for the shoes also. The shoes, you can see they are not the same color. And in the picture I just took, it's really obvious that they're not the same color, but the colors keep changing. Like, they slowly change shades of pink, and I could never get one whole shoe the same, like 2 shoes the exact same color, so I gave up. So the straps are the same color because I did those at the end. And then her shoe also, she has you like leave a long string to tie on the button or something, so you're supposed to put a button here, and I was a little confused about what she was meaning, so I just ended up sewing the strap down on both sides. So I think it still looks fine. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be this short of a dress. I'd have to look back at the picture again, but it is very short. It like barely covers her bum back here. So yeah, I think it's still pretty cute. Took forever. I probably won't make another one of these unless my girls really want it. But yeah, that's it for doll clothes. So I need to figure out if I have anything to mail stuff with, because I didn't get prepared. And then these will be all off to Rose from Rose Likes Crochet to donate to Wings. So yeah, I don't know why it took me so long to get these done. Like, it's almost the end of the month and I still haven't worked on almost anything else. I bought a whole bunch of her patterns. I bought like the soccer player outfit and a few other dresses, and that might be it. But and then I was going to do the doctor scrubs, like actual scrubs, not just using the pants pattern. So now my girls want me to make some for them, which was the plan, but we'll see what I have time for. So anyway, I'm gonna head off of here, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.